My name is Brittany. I love to cook. It's my happy place. I love trying new things. My grandma just recently gave me some lamb, random, but she's like, here, you should try it. And I'm like, okay, it's in my freezer. So we'll see how that works. I do stay away from like bread, like making bread. No, I love bread. I don't stay away from bread like that. Yeast and like I just, I'll buy it. My dad, he was in something called the CERT team. So it's kind of like the SWAT team, but like on a smaller scale. And so he'd be involved in like drug busts. He would come out of these like helicopters. He was Spider-Man. He's just the craziest, coolest guy ever. And I'm a proud CDC kid. You know, my dad laid his life on the line every day. If you are in law enforcement, there are people who are true to it and they lay their life on the line every single day. But then there are also people who abuse that power. There's a lot of racism where I live. There are certain areas in town that I avoid. Like I don't go to certain stores in certain areas because I've experienced racism. I've experienced not being waited on. I've experienced being looked at funny, and I've experienced, people kind of like nudging me with their carts and things like that. And I'm just like, oh, okay, I have to leave because it's evident that I'm not welcome here. It makes me wonder how my future sons, if they'll be afraid. I'm afraid a little bit. Right after the election, I was driving around town and I saw so many signs. I saw so many "Make America Great Again." I have so many questions. It's just like, are you a racist? So what do you think about my life? Do you value my life over someone else's? Do you value your life over mine? Is my life important to you at all? Does my life matter? I voted for Hillary Clinton. A lot of it had to do with racism. To see someone run their campaign and refer to African Americans as the African Americans, and to speak to my people as if we are lower class, as if we are not as important, as if we do not matter, as if the heightened racial tensions do not exist. The fact that he was heavily endorsed by the leader of the KKK, that scares me. And it's a very real thing. And the fact that the entire Black Lives Matter movement has been a joke to him, that bothers me. The sexual advances and the remarks that he's made, that's not okay. And I feel like the country has gotten so far away from the initial foundations of what this country was built on. It scares me that's even the fact that someone with zero political experience, but with a lot of money and very scarily a lot of influence, it scared me. And Hillary didn't scare me as much. Having a conversation, I think conversations, even with strangers, you may feel this way or I may feel that way, but you're still a human at the end of the day, and we're all in this together.